take your stuff and leave. You are not welcome here. So,
Our marriage, you have not been an active partner, spouse to me since we got married.
Hey there gang, what's up and welcome back to Vavoom. After facing the challenge of spending 90 days together and getting married, some couples live happily ever after, whereas some experience fallouts one way or the other. So for today, we'll be taking a look at some of those unfortunate couples that have now parted ways since their story aired on the show. But before we move on, we should let you know that you won't seriously be surprised that these couples have split. So here are the top 8 90 Day Fiance couples that are now divorced. Number 8, Jason and Cassia. This couple that was featured on the second season of the show didn't have the odds in their favor. Jason and Cassia saw a very unpretty phase in their marriage. At one time, Cassia even called the cops on Jason when both of them got into a heated argument. It was reported that Jason filed first for divorce and the couple separated only to get back again. But it was reported that Jason filed for yet another divorce and now they both live separate lives.
Constantly getting bored here has been on my mind. Her not liking the area, her not liking the weather, her not liking the beaches.
Number 7, Colt and Larissa. Their relationship was no less than toxic. When the Brazilian Larissa moved to Vegas for her love Colt, she quickly realized that it wouldn't work. Colt lived with his mother, who didn't really like Larissa in the first place. To make matters worse, Larissa even brought over a man claiming to be her boyfriend and rescuing her. Anyway, the couple eventually married, but you know why they're on this list? Because they ended up getting a divorce, and now Colt has put Larissa's wedding gown for sale.
My domestic violence case was dismissed yesterday, but I am still really upset with Colt because Colt put me in this situation.
Number 6, Jenny and Summit. Sometimes love makes you forget about yourself completely. Jenny thought her love could win Summit over in any scenario, so she traveled to India to prove it. She would later on discover that Summit had previously been married, but there were no signs of real love in that marriage since it was arranged. So they both fell for each other and got married. Later, it was reported that their differences led to divorce, but their story was not yet finished, as it was reported that they're trying to get back together.
Everything was going to be great and fine and wonderful. We got this apartment. We've been living here for 6 months.
Because I don't want to lose you.
Number 5, Molly and Lewis. While marrying in secret during their 90-day period, Lewis and Molly never worked on the show. Molly's children didn't like Lewis at all, and Molly was never bothered by it. They would often fight, so it was pretty obvious that the relationship would hit the bottom real soon. They announced their divorce in January 2018, and ever since then, Lewis has remarried, whereas Molly says that she wants to focus on her children at the moment. Number 4, Jonathan and Fernanda. After tying the knot in the 6th season, Fernanda realized soon enough that Jonathan hadn't left his past behind him and was still the same problematic person he was before. Through a YouTube video, Fernanda told her audience that she found more than just underwear, including tapes and films of adult content. She was very disappointed in her husband and also hinted at having an abusive relationship. Needless to say, the couple is now divorced.
I saw you, and you stayed to finish your drink with your friend. No!
Number 3, Chelsea and Ymir. Their differences were bigger than their interests. While meeting Ymir through volunteer work and falling in love with him, Chelsea thought that she had found the one. Ymir also played in a boy band, which added more points for him. But the couple didn't really work out, as Ymir wanted to move to Chicago for his musical interests, whereas Chelsea didn't like the idea. This led to both of them unfortunately ending their marriage, but still being on good terms with one another. Number 2, Ashley and Jay. Ashley Marston and Jay Smith's relationship looked troublesome from the get-go. The couple seemed to engage in a lot of arguments, mainly because of Jay's extramarital affairs. With the number of cheating scandals surrounding her husband, Ashley was motivated to divorce him and filed for it 8 months into their marriage. However, she must have struck some peace with Jay since she withdrew the paperwork. But this wouldn't be the last, as she once again filed for divorce, claiming that Jay had impregnated yet another girl. But did she do it? No. They're still together for God knows what reason, and still try to make things work as if they haven't done that already. And finally, number 1, Danielle and Muhammad. After meeting through an online dating site, Muhammad moved to Ohio to be with Danielle. Unlike others on this list, Muhammad was very adamant about not having sex until marriage, which bothered Danielle and made her miserably demand it even more. It was clear that Muhammad wasn't interested in Danielle except for the K-1 visa. The two had pretty big fights, which resulted in Danielle walking in the middle of the night to Muhammad's house and throwing papers at him. The couple ended their marriage soon, with Danielle making efforts to get him deported.
I am going to guarantee I will get your ass deported because you're a user.
Well, as you may have guessed, even though these couples were given 90 days to work out their relationship, it wouldn't have worked out anyway, and anyone could see through that. But what about Ashley and Jay? Do you think they'll make it work this time? And so ends another drama Latin video, which we hope you guys had a blast breezing through. Do let us know how you felt about it by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the bell icon as we bring you more juicy content in another video real soon. Until then, I urge all of my peeps to take care